A lot of people say that there are unwinnable games in League of Legends. And I'm one of those people. Yes, it's true. Like some games you cannot win no matter if you're a faker. Like it doesn't matter what you do because you have people that are tilted, they give up, they don't want to play anymore, they FF, they FK, they do who knows what. And then no matter what you do, you just don't win. Cool. So does it mean you should give up in some of your games? No. You know why? Because you don't know if a game is winnable or not while you are playing said game. You need to put your attention elsewhere. Okay, how do I win this game? How do I try? How do I figure out a way to win the game? And if you lose it, okay, then maybe you can review the game. We can figure about what happened. But we shouldn't think about that while playing the game. That's not really great. It's not going to help you climb in the long term. It's just gonna make yourself, like, you're gonna have such a toxic relationship with the game. Is not great at all. So, in this game is this perfect example. A lot of you would FF because you don't want to suffer through a bad matchup. For example, I am playing Jinx with Soda against Aphelios and Karma, and yeah, it's horrible. They are gonna push constantly. I can't really do much. I can't even farm under turret because I will take damage, so I have to give up a lot of minions. For example, here they start to slow push into us. I cannot get close, I'll take damage. It's very horrible. Maybe I can W the cannon. There we go. It costed me a bit of HP, but for a cannon, I guess it's worth it. But no more. You don't want to lose HP. It's so bad. You get the melee if they let you, but those casters back there, those ones are kind of... yeah, don't take them. It is what it is. Get XP if you can. I'm trying to get XP here. That's about it. And this is how the laning phase is going to go. So I guess keep a lot forward because I'm just chilling. Soda goes for a roam, which is nice. She gets a kill. Cool. I'm just chilling. AFK. Yep. I have 15 CS beat 4. It's insane. So keep AFK. We keep chilling. Okay. Now we start to farm under turret a little bit. And let's see. Can I get these casters? I'm going to focus all my attention on the cannon. Soda gets it for me. Looks like I can get a caster. The second one I want a W. But then the third and fourth, yeah, I probably won't take them because Karma does a mantra Q into me and I don't want to get hit by that. So I'm just gonna back off. It's good stuff, you know. Being full HP is so important because if you're full HP, you know, if you eventually maybe get help, you can do something, or at least you can keep getting experience. But otherwise, it's just doomed. It's so bad. So anyway, enemies look like they recalled, so we're going for a recall as well. But actually, really, they didn't recall. So we might lose a few more minions here, right? If I knew they weren't going to recall, I wouldn't have recalled either. But I mean, they are hiding, so you can't see them. So it's best to just recall as soon as possible. It is what it is. We lose minions. It's not the first time it happens. You know, it is what it is. Can't control everything. Cool. We come back to lane here. I don't want to push the lane because I see my jungler top. Drake is up. Enemy jungle could be here. I don't really want to go crazy. I want to chill for the most part. That's the trend of the game anyway. But what that creates is a slow push into the enemy team. And also Udyr was taking the Drake, as you can see here. But this means that the wave now is on their side. It's a bit hard to control, you know. Wave management is important in League, but sometimes things are going to happen that are just inevitable. And you won't be able to do much about it. And here it's one of those cases where now they're going to freeze. Now I can never get close because they run me down. Yeah, it sucks. It's really annoying. You know, I could maybe try to break the freeze, but I think it's too scary. We don't really win 2v2, no way. And also Sona doesn't do much early. Here they try to engage on us to see what happens. I placed choppers to kind of split them, so this trade was okay. But it doesn't change the fact that I really cannot walk up. So you know what? I see some action mid lane. I see a potential for a roam. They are freezing bot lane. If I stay here, I'm not doing anything anyway. So I'm just leaving. Okay? Instead of thinking about the game is unlosable, I'm thinking about how can I make a difference? How can I change something? How can we make something work? How can we break the cycle? And we do that by going mid. Any stuns, we throw chompers. Look at that. I got a kill. Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's insane, you know? And then I help any push here. I try to not take her minions. I just let them low HP. I don't want to steal from my mid laner. It's not nice. And then, oh, look at this. We have some action top. Mastery dies. Yeah, we have Mastery top. He dies, and then Udyr is around here, so you want to go for him. We try to go forward, try to get him. I pop my ghost. Go, go, go. And it's kind of fast. He's a race car. So yeah, we move our attention to void grabs, which is very, very nice. After taking these void grabs, we move on to top side. Try to go on Mundo, we can't, he's too far away. Hey, we get to far up top lane. Isn't that crazy, you know? And I understand, like, your average game. You can't really do this and expect, you know, your top laner to go bot, or, you know what I mean? You're probably gonna get spam ping like crazy. But guess what? That's better than staying bot and doing absolutely nothing and just bleeding out and just losing by default. You gotta figure out new ways, and you need to adapt. The situation is bad, you need to adapt, do something that you would never do to try to make it work. And here we just shove this wave and then we recall, let Mastery come back to top, right? And this broke the cycle a little bit. I can actually afford the BF sword, pretty cool. And this is what I should be thinking about in a game, not about, oh, it's doomed, we can't play the lane anymore, it's so annoying that we're weak side. Don't think about that. Alright, moving on. We reach bot lane again, and look at this, there's a big wave waiting for us, that's so cool. So I'm just gonna farm the other. I tried to throw chompers behind him, try to go for something, and then guess what? Oh, there's a Viego here. Oh, alright, that's not... Oh, there's a Nudir. Uh-oh. So I messed up my flash. I flashed way too early. I should just wait for him to throw ability, then maybe flash it. And yeah, speaking of weak side, it's bad. You can't play 4-man bot. I hate this. It's like, it feels he's 40 CS ahead of me. It's horrible. But don't worry. We move on. And in this case, Annie's bot, so I decide to go mid. Why not? I mean, if Annie's bot, I'll go mid. Sure. Cover for her, get the minions here. Very nice. Get the next wave as well. After which, can I hit turret? I see on that Viego bot side, I have Velvet top side. Okay, I get well played. Look at this. Cool. I land W on Aphelios, why not? And looks like, hey, we forced them to come mid. And is that good or bad? Well, it's kind of bad, because now I'm stuck mid lane doing the same thing I was doing bot side. Okay, nothing, and just waiting for them to push so I can farm under turret. So yeah, but hey, at least in the mid game here, they're gonna shove and move. So most likely I can do things. So for example, here I'm like, okay, I push the wave. Maybe I help the Velvet here. Let's see, throw choppers, we go Nudir. Cannot get a kill unfortunately, right? Not quite. And then Mundo slaps me. Oh my god, why do tags have so much damage to her still? Thankfully I get out. And this game becomes very, very boring again. Now I'm just gonna stay here and get my waves. Stay here, get my wave. Eventually Aphelios and Karma do come mid, I think. After recalling maybe, yeah, but yeah, Viego is a bit annoying here. I throw my chompers to try to defend myself. Stay here. We have Sona, but can't really follow. And then they are eventually coming back to mid from bot. We try to go for engage. We have Velvet after all. Didn't have my chompers up yet. They're kind of running us down. We are not really stronger right now. It's a bit sad. I don't really want to fight this. I don't really have the mana either to place chompers to try to hit this guy, so I just chill. It is what it is, you know, we are suffering. That's the trend of the game. Cool. I get poked like don't stop here, which is not great, I shouldn't do that. But anyway, we take the wave, recall, come back to mid, keep farming. I get jumped on here, I stepped up too much, it's very important. When you're in a losing situation, you shouldn't stay up here. I should go back a little bit, wait for the enemies to push. My Sora is recalling Velvet is not even close. Just let them push the wave into me and I'll just catch it under turret. If I do this, you'll see what happens. You look at this. I mean, yeah. Yeah. And most Mundo is here, because why not? So I shouldn't do that. I should chill. That was a bad death. I should never die there. And then I kill my Velvet as well, which is not great. But anyway, moving on. Guess what? We go back to mid. Get your wave. After the wave, I do nothing, then I wait for another wave, I catch the wave, they wanna run me down again, Aphelios ult. Again, I make the same mistake. Here I feel a bit more confident. I'm against Aphelios 1v1, I could take him, I have the higher range right now. I could try to be a bit more... Oh wait, I'll do this here, right? So I cannot do this. I gotta respect the enemies a bit more. Another mistake. But at least I didn't die this time. And after getting the wave, we try to go top. This Mundo is pushing alone, and he's very close, so I kind of want to go. But then he runs away, so I decide, hey, my mid wave is more important, so I get my mid wave. Cool. After mid wave, I see if there's something going on. If not, mid wave. Yes, that's all I'm doing. That's the trend, guys. Like that's how you play scaling ADC. Then many enemies mid. They can't take the turret, can't do much about it. Get a wave. And then looks like we have a Drake here. I'm looking to ulti. Right, I'm here, I'm looking to ulti. Try to steal it together with Belvet. Maybe hit from over the wall. I messed up my ulti timing, but hey, Belvet stole the Drake. It's a miracle. And then for some reason Viego's behind us. I don't even know what happens. We get him. Cool. I don't get the kill, but hey, an assist is good. And then guess what? We push mid wave. You know, push mid wave. And because Karma Fields are here, yeah, we really cannot fight much. So yeah, I took a bit of them. I didn't need to ghost, but I expect them to deal so much. But yeah, we got a bit too greedy, you know. As soon as we see Karma, I need to run because she's probably not alone. I shouldn't let her bind me like this. I should use my chomper sooner as well. I don't know why I used them in front of Aphelios, but just stop the Karma, you know, it's fine. Anyway, I should be there in the first place. We keep getting mid waves. Okay, this is just stale. Okay, recall, get wave. Cool, and then see if we can do something here. Alright, try to W. There's the Karma. I don't think there's much anymore. So I go back to mid. At least Viego is invisible. We don't mess with that guy. We get a wave. Then I'm gonna get the Raptors here because Atakan is up. Velvet going top side. And I'm waiting for mid wave anyway. So I'm gonna take Raptors in this position. Then get my wave. And now I want to move together with my teammates. Right, we got the wave. Let's see if we can do something. And you're sort of see that this is starting to become a trend, this game. The only way to win really is to stay with teammates and do something. In this case, Mastery got 3 enemies on top of him. And because I already started hovering my teammates, I'm right here at Atakan. We can just start doing Atakan. Why from this position we can do Atakan when I'm just so useless I cannot play the game? That's a bit crazy. But after that, here I messed up a bit because I'm just taking my wave while teammates are fighting. And here I don't want teammates to fight, so I want to back off. But you know what I do? I do the mistake of doing something in between. I'm kind of going in and out, and oops, I get flagged. And yeah, I should have just run away instantly or fight with teammates instantly, in between. Correct choice. If I had to rewind and I could choose again, I should just take Atakan, get this wave, and get the hell out. Teammates fighting here, I don't know. I don't think we're in a position, especially because I'm not even 2 items. I need my Infinity Edge to deal any damage. So yeah, it's kind of rough, But again, even if I want to join teammates there, I should do it instantly. Not too late, okay? Good, but I sold everything. I sold all my net worth for my Infinity Edge. And now we maybe can do things, although it's still a bit rough in this game. Yeah, look at this. I'm just sitting here and yeah, some things don't change. Anyway, and now the game you're gonna see opens up a little bit because sheep are strong together, apes strong together, going together with your team, strong. Okay, that's what you need to remember. Very simple. Here, I know there's a mid wave. But teammates are here and also bot wave. And this one is safe to take because there's no enemies here. Right? So I'm just gonna take this bot wave in this position. Very cool. After which, I try to see where my teammates are, what they're doing. Any recalling. Okay, let's go for recall. No problem. Get a crit cloak. And then coming out of base, I see my teammates topside. So I go topside. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You just gotta go with your teammates, especially when behind, because you can't do much by yourself. So I don't know, Mastery gets a kill because he gets double kill somehow. It's insane. He dies after, but hey, we're just chilling here, sharing a bit of CS. Sharing is caring. And we'll see if he can do something in this Baron, because Mastery did kill their bot. Mundo is bot. Oh, we could maybe take Baron. So yeah, I know like in this game it's a bit crazy because that Mastery is actually doing work. He's got 2 with him and that's kind of insane. But that's the thing in a league game, you just gotta adapt and make use of what you have, And here I sniped the Viego with a W there blindly. And then Solar flashes forward to stun. I land another W, flashes my ult, but then I land another W. And then he's invisible again. And then I land another W. Oh my god, and we get a kill. I say we because Soda took it from me. But those Ws, that's pretty good. And then we probably should kind of leave. We don't stay mid anymore. I ping my teammates, hey, let's go bot. There's a Mundo. So we move bot and we fight this raid boss for a little bit. It's gonna take a while. It's got a bit of HP. Alright, there we go, we did it. Mastery is doing his thing again. He gets 1 kill and dies. Oh well. But now, because 3 people from the enemy team are dead, and enemies were topside, that is majority of them, we have an opportunity to play like sheep again and just come here together and just take the turret together, because we are strong as a team. And we have so many Velvet minions here, no actual minions, so the turret doesn't take reduced damage. So this is gonna take a while. But eventually, we're doing it. And we took the turret. And now back off, we buy more items. And guess what? Same strategy. Here I see teammates chasing, but I think it's a bit far, you know, maybe I'm gonna ult, like they kill him, whatever. Cool, teammates saw an opportunity, went for it. Could I have joined? I have waves to take, that's more important for me. And then after this one, I think it's just chill for a second, you know, see what Velvet wants to do. She wants to take Scatter, so I'm gonna go over, I have nothing better to do. And then I realize, I could take wolves here, Velvet doesn't want them, I'll take them myself, whatever. Probably not the best decision because there's a mid wave, I don't want to lose those minions and I want to push mid faster. So the wolves there, not at best. But anyway, after taking this wave, I stick to the plan. Go with teammates. Go with teammates, it's so powerful. And then we move top here and we see if we can do anything. Right, we just push this wave together very nicely. I don't like sharing CS in a hard game like this. And we see if we can maybe siege a little bit. That's the plan at least. If not, I see Mastery doing work bot, enemies are kind of retreating from top. And I see a mid wave, with no enemies on mid wave, because we saw enemies elsewhere, except here. So it's safe to take this, and we take it. And because we did this, now there's 3 people bot, 2 top, and we can take a turret, which is brilliant, very cool. And actually, we could take 2 turrets because enemies are still a bit far away and we destroy turrets very, very fast. Throw choppers in front of them and just get out. And look at that. Mastery died, but because we played together with his tempo, you know, he bought us time to do things on the map. And that's just very cool. Velvet is going crazy here. I shouldn't ult, I should just run away. And unfortunately, there's a Drake spawning, right? So Mastery is dead for Drake once again. And I think this is Soul, if I'm not mistaken. I think they got Soul. Or, yeah, the enemies got Cloud Soul. Yeah, imagine Mundo and Udi running at you with Cloud Soul. Doesn't sound too good, does it? And I don't even know what the win rate of a team with Soul is. I think it's 70 to 80%-ish. So chances are I'm not winning this game, you know. But I didn't come all this way. You know, it's 30 minutes. I'm basically 3 items in base. I'm not surrendering. I'm not giving up just because the stats say that the Soul has high win rate. So I'm going to recall, get my anti-heal, because Mundo. Yeah, that's it. And then we push mid-wave, and after which, we go with teammates. Yep, that's a trend. Mastery dies here, for no reason. It is what it is. So we'll try to do something. Karma Flash there, away from Daddy, which is funny. Nothing to do, really. We just get our wave. Okay. And we are waiting for an opportunity, which I try to create. I W and I ghost to go for... Oh, I missed my W. Right. So in this position, I'm seeing Mundo top. I have 3 items. Now I feel a bit more confident. This is a 4v4 and Aphelios is melee. Not melee. Frontline. Whatever. He's in the front. So I'm thinking that if I land a W here, I could run him down. I have Annie next to me, so they can't really kill me instantly because I have Annie that's gonna kill them faster. She's gonna one-shot them. And if I land this, Aphelios is dead because I outrange him and everything. So I'm doubling Ghost. Oh, I missed. So yeah, that was, they have the cloud movement speed. But you gotta look for some opportunities here. Again, I type W. But you see, like it's like the tables have turned. Now it's kind of, we're a bit even now. A bit even. Because we played to scale. We played to, you know, didn't want to grief early game. I didn't die many times. I only have 3 deaths. I don't have many kills, but I only have 3 deaths. So enemies are not gonna run us down. We're still, you know, able to do things in this game. But eventually we realized that, hey, Mundo is now here, so we gotta abandon ship. It's a 4v5. We get the hell out. Don't even start anything. And I'm glad to see that we're doing this as a team, which might not be relatable to all of you, because, yeah, You know, having a team that's organized is not happening often. But this is just a proof of concept, you know. Like here they get Baron because, yeah, Master is dead again, right? So they get Baron. And here I decide to ult to cancel some recalls because I see Mastery heading towards them to cancel more recalls. Actually get 1 kill, 2 kills, what? And because of this, he buys us, you know, time and we can actually siege now. Furious deals damage, by the way. But now we have the number advantage, which is crazy. And in this game, we're actually able to play. And oh my god, a Furious ult hurts like hell. And eventually Mastery goes in again, buys us more time. He didn't need to die here, but hey, he went forward, we take in him. Cool, you know? Use teammate that's running it down with like 14 deaths or whatever he had. To you know, use him as a mid shield and you do things. That's what you gotta do. You need to adapt to what you have. And then eventually we recall, get another wave, and the plan is the same, go with teammates. I'm gonna take wolves, might as well. Probably get another mid wave. And then see what my teammates are up to. What are we doing here? What do we look for? Mastery dies again for no reason, right? I'm sure that's very relatable. Your side laner just dies constantly. It happened all game. But at least, you know, he buys us time to do things. In this case, he didn't need to die because there's nothing to do. But, hey, you can't control him. So, yeah, we kind of chill back off. And eventually, he gets an insane engage here because Mundo is mid. This is a 4v4. Enemies are split. We go in. I land W somehow here. We kill the Viego as well. And suddenly, damn. We were 4v5, but because Mundo is mid, it's for 4v4. We took the engage. We win the fight. That's brilliant. In this game where it felt like I could just not do anything. It was so horrible. Early and mid game, I was just useless. I have no kills. Nothing. Horrible. And here we are getting waves for free now. Then we recall because enemies are respawning. I don't want to be here anymore. And, surprise, surprise, Elder is spawning. So it's now or never, basically. Elder Dragon usually ends games. It's kind of wild for me to see like games where there's multiple Elder Drakes. That's not really happening a lot. But when it happens, it's crazy. But this game, I will tell you, Elder is everything. Whichever team gets Elder here, it's over. They win. But in this case, thankfully, Mundo is dead. Right? I don't even know what happened to Mundo. Where's Mundo? Mundo was alone top, right? And yeah, Mundo was off tempo non-stop, you know, this game basically. And now he's dead, he's off tempo. So we should definitely go here, take control of the situation. Here I ping my teammates, hey, let's get mid prio first. Just so they don't have the option to push mid. Right, so just gonna kill the super minion and don't care about the rest. Just wanna make sure the wave is pushing. And also something else that this wave push does is, if you win the fight, you now have a wave to end the game with. Or if you lose a fight, enemies might not have a wave to end the game with. You know, in this case, Elder, this late in the game, whatever, right? Death time is very long. But usually when it comes to a Baron, pushing mid usually is so good because then they can't get much because they have no wave at least, you know? And this is no different. But here I pushed in case we win so we can end. Then I see I want to join the fight. I see my Sora is getting jumped on by Viego, so we want to focus the Viego. He's stunned, he ults over the wall, so I ult after him to snipe him. And then I focus my attention to all those guys in the backline, but they run away, so then we hit Udyr and then hit Karma, and she flashes away eventually. And then I realize, you know what? Why am I chasing? I just gotta go. I gotta end game. Go. I see Mundo, I throw choppers, and I say, you know what? I have more important business to attend to. I don't need to take care of you. I'm gonna W him to slow because Mundo, even though he's immune to CC and he can go through the chompers, he's not immune to W slows. So I just throw Ws at him because it annoys the hell out of him. So I'm gonna push mid. You see, because I pushed mid, now I have a wave to do this and just push. And then I pick my teammates to help me push. You know, Mastery shouldn't be bot, he should be with me. And then I'm gonna focus on my turret. Here I make a mistake though. I should not throw my chompers down because they don't matter. They don't stop him. And I take tower shots because of it. But hey, it's fine, whatever. It's just a tank after all, right? And I have teammates next to me. And he deals a lot of damage though. But hey, Monkey is strong together. We're all here. They are not. And we managed to end the game. Wow. Is that crazy? That this game, where I was just depressed early game, I can't scroll that much. There we go. I was just depressed. I couldn't farm. They were freezing on me. We just managed to win. Mastery was, you could say, running down, but we made use of him. He died, and then we did things, you know? And then, yeah, I know the enemy's team made mistakes. Mundo was off tempo as well. But it's just so important to play the game out. And don't think about, hey, is this winnable? Or is this just doomed? Don't think about that. Look for other things. Here, you need to go for a roam, right? You saw that example. Just be creative in these horrible, horrible games. Bend the rules, break the rules. Rules are meant to be broken after all. And don't give up. You know, after the game is over and you lose, then you could maybe think, okay, could I have done something better when you review the game? If not, oh well, unwinnable game. It is what it is. No problem. But while playing, just focus. So hopefully you'll learn something out of this. Kind of a niche game, interesting one. I had to make a video about it because it felt horrible to play. But then at the end, I felt good. So yeah, that's about it. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. See you on the next.